Everyone, settle down.
You look like a geek, Joey.
Yeah, well, that's Mr. Geek to you.
Cashman's out. We got a sub.
Great. Means we won't have to worry about those stupid speeches, huh?
I wouldn't count on it.
Good morning. My name is Mrs. Green. I'll be your English teacher for the next 4 weeks while Mrs. Cashman is recovering from surgery. I see in her lesson plan that you have prepared speeches for me. I can't imagine a better way to get to know you all than to hear about the current event that fires up your imagination.
Yeah, like figuring out how to vaporize you.
Mr. Conroy, you'll start.
Me?
Yes. Light Quest Warriors, Masters of the Black Hole. I'll hold on to these until class is over.
I got a really bad cold.
I have a really bad cold.
You too, huh? Bummer, isn't it?
Lucky for you, I have a really big box of tissues. Start.
Three feet high, 1,256 pounds. It's Mars Pathfinder. It was some path to get from here to there. Got a few problems, like Mars being 100 million miles away. The spacecraft having to go more than 16,000 miles per hour. And had to land just right, I mean, just at the right angle, about 14 degrees. Going too steep, you'll crash and burn. Going too shallow, you'll skip off the planet and go out into space. On July 4th, at 7 miles, Pathfinder's 40-foot parachute opened up, creating a drag. 1,000 feet up, giant airbags inflated to cushion the fall. And a split second later, a cluster of retro rockets fired for the final brakes. The Pathfinder hit Mars going about 22 miles per hour, bounced 50 feet, and came to a final rest. For the first time in 21 years, people on Earth disturbed the Martian red dust. Dust more than 4 billion years old.
Awesome.
Yeah, man, what are you trying to do? Make us all look bad?
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Gotta be kidding. You had that on tape?
Yep. Right next to the battery, pause button is my favorite invention.
Oh, what a scam.
The teacher was so snowed.
No, she's completely clueless.
She's gonna know now. That's the teacher's kid.
My name is Russell Green. Maybe you passed me and my family out on the highway. Maybe you were driving some fancy sports car or an old beat-up four-door. Maybe you had someplace to be. Or maybe, like us, you're living out your dream with your house hitched up behind you and America the Beautiful up ahead. But whoever you are, you be sure to give us a wave next time you drive by. Because we're your neighbors, and we're all on the road together.
Look, it was just a joke.
Yeah, real funny.
You're not really gonna tell her, are you? Because if you did, that'd make you such a loser.
You mean as opposed to being a loser?
Just tell her. I saw you listening. You know you liked it.
Shut up. Everything you said was previously recorded.
Yeah, well, I could have done it for real.
Oh, really? I don't think you have a brain unless it's plugged in.
Dinah, what's going on?
Nothing.
We're cool.
So everything's fine. Everybody's getting along?
Right.
Absolutely.
Good. Well, then the two of you can pair up for the team presentation.
What?
If it's going to be anything like today's, it should be just wonderful.
No, it won't be.
See, Dinah didn't get a chance to sign up with your regular teacher, and as far as I can tell, you never signed up at all.
Mama, this is not a good idea.
Oh, I think it's a perfect solution. I'll see you.
See?
And what do we need on our camping trip? Nathaniel.
Bug spray. Lots of bug spray.
I thought you were going to let him do this all on his own.
Mama forgot his lunch.
Uh-huh.
Well, what about you? I thought all your classes were down on the first floor.
Does he even know you're here?
What, let him think I might be worried about him? Are you kidding?
Are you worried?
A little, I guess. I always hated the first day of school. Like summer was over, playing shortstop all day was over.
Yeah, but fall was here, and the leaves were turning, and the air was getting all tingly. I could wear my brand new sweater.
And drive all the boys crazy.
No. Make all the girls jealous. I always had a brand new sweater.
For Nathaniel, everything's brand new.
You are worried.
Well, yeah, I am a little. Hey, don't get us trouble with a hall monitor.
I've got news for you, handsome. I am the hall monitor.
Okay.
Anyone? Nathaniel.
Good hiking shoes. High tops so rocks and stuff don't get inside. My Uncle Russell took us hiking in Minnesota once. That's when he saved a little girl from drowning.
Well, what else is important besides good, sturdy shoes? Put your thinking caps on. You're in the desert. You're moving through cacti and tumbleweeds. You're sleeping on the ground.
Long pants and long sleeves. In Nevada, my Uncle Russell took us to a cattle ranch, and the cowboy there, he wore long sleeves, and he kept them down all the time, even when it got hot, really hot. And you gotta keep on drinking lots of water so you don't get sunstroke. But if you drink too much water and you're riding on a horse, and your horse is going up and down and up and...
Nathaniel, where are you going?
to the bathroom.
Just like that?
I'm coming right back. I'm only gonna be a minute.
Well, then you ask permission. You're excused, Nathaniel.
This seat's reserved. When are we getting together to do our project?
I think she's hitting on you, man.
Not in this lifetime.
So you want to get together, Dinah Green? Say, 3-ish in the library-ish?
Library-ish? Fine. You will never believe what Mama did to me.
You're not talking about Mrs. Green, your English teacher, are you?
She paired me up with this jerk.
Maybe she figured she was doing you a favor. Is he cute?
No, he's horrible. This school is horrible. I hate it.
Could be worse.
I don't see how.
Well, you just gotta remember, for the first few days, you're an alien. Strange new life form. No one's gonna know what to make of you.
You're late.
Yeah, but worth waiting for.
Look, this is how it's gonna work, okay? We're gonna choose the topic from one of our speeches, find an author that was inspired by the same topic, and write their biography.
Yeah, okay, so we pick a topic. Heads I win, tails you lose.
That's it. Forget this.
Hey, wait. Sit down. Sit down. figured we can't do your speech because it's some lame idea about paparazzi, so we have to do mine, outer space. I mean, you got your Star Trek and your Babylon 5.
Those are TV shows.
Okay, Star Wars, Close Encounters.
Movies? Joey, we need books.
War of the Worlds.
A book made into a radio show?
Not just a radio show, it's a classic.
Yeah, but I bet you don't know the author.
It's H.G. Wells. Yeah, write it down. And that's Wells with an S. So why don't you start with the book and the author stuff now? And I'll do the light, sound, and picture show. It'll be great.
In 1898, H.G. Wells came up with an idea that would one day send the whole country into the state of panic. It wasn't Wells' imagination alone that was to blame. It was his imagination combined with a powerful new medium, the radio. In the fall of 1938, on Halloween, actors broadcast the story of an alien invasion nationwide. But it sounded so real that people thought what they were hearing was true, that a state of New Jersey was under attack by Martians.
If I may interrupt, Dinah, I'd like to hear Joey continue on the subject of H.G. Wells.
Okay. Joey?
She does the meat, I just do the potatoes.
But the assignment was for both partners to know the same material and for both partners to speak.
But she was supposed to do that part.
Joey, now.
This is the part about how we, found the subject matter stuff.
Yeah, I know that. H.G. Wells was H.G. Wells.
It's perfectly okay for you to use the cue cards.
Here.
I'm kind of having trouble with my eye.
Do you wear glasses?
No.
Then go ahead.
H.G. Wells was
It's right here.
C. H.G. Wells was bored and what's his problem, man? He was born in
Maybe you can't read my handwriting. It's kind of messy.
Well, I can vouch for that. We'll give you two a chance to regroup. You can go ahead and take your seats. Let's see, who's next? Laura, Roberto.
He doesn't know what it says.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you, the dude can't read.
Don't make such a big deal about it. Just got nervous. So what?
I didn't see any nerves yesterday. On the contrary, I saw a young man show remarkable ease with public speaking.
So I had an off day.
These pictures, they're wonderful. And this illustration, where did you get it?
I made it.
So creating shapes and images, that makes sense to you, but words give you trouble?
I already told you, I just got nervous, okay?
How hard is reading for you?
Look, it's not hard. If you want to flunk me, I don't care. Go ahead.
Joey, do you know how to read at all?
I gotta go.
Joey? Light Quest Warriors. It looks like a great comic book. Can you imagine how much more enjoyable it would be if you could read the captions?
Joey. I'm so sorry about what happened.
Look, what have you got to be sorry about?
Look, if you need some help, my mom's a really good teacher.
You know, for such a smart family, you guys are really thick. I don't need any of you. Got it?
Hello, Mrs. Green.
Ah, Miss Caulfield.
Just thought I'd stop by and see how you were doing.
Oh, I'm doing fine.
Well, if you ever want to do it permanently, we're always looking for good teachers.
Well, thank you, but I think a month is permanent enough. Our road adventure's far from over. Miss Caulfield, can you tell me a little about Joey Conroy?
His family moved into the district last year. He's a personable kid, bright. And as far as we can tell, he can't read a lick.
So you knew that?
Took us 6 months to find out. He's very clever.
So I assume you've tested him for learning disabilities.
Well, his parents refused to sign the authorization papers.
Why would they do that?
They refused to say.
Well, his cleverness will only take him so far.
It used to be we had a lot more options with kids like Joey. But these days, you can't say boo without getting sued. So we're prohibited by law from doing anything more.
Sunblock lotion, SPF 30. Calamine lotion.
He was kind of nervous about making friends. He say anything to you?
No. If ever there was anyone we don't have to worry about making friends, it's Nathaniel. He'd get a smile out of a rock.
How'd it go?
No answer.
If you do get an answer, you have any idea what you're going to say?
That I think their son can learn how to read. Russell, do you remember Julie Friedgen? I tutored her in Chicago.
Oh, yeah. Girl who couldn't fill out the job application for Burgers Galore.
That's the one. Well, she wasn't any better off than Joey, but she wanted to read badly.
And he doesn't?
That's just it. I'm not sure what Joey wants.
Mama, I don't think I can go to school tomorrow.
You sick?
Sort of. I hurt all over.
No fever.
Well, I feel really warm.
Does this, it hurts all over, have anything to do with what happened to Joey?
No.
Want me to warm you up some milk?
No, thanks. It won't help.
Doesn't sound happy.
At least she can read.
You notice these mountains here are red?
It's iron ore. That's why the rocks are red. Last spring, my Uncle Russell took us down to a mine, and he showed us how real miners worked. Then it collapsed. He saved a whole bunch of people.
Very interesting, Nathaniel.
I bet you I know how these canyons were created. By glaciers from the Ice Age. See those upcrops?
You mean outcroppings?
Whatever. Those things sticking out of nowhere, they were left over from when the ice melted.
Very good, Nathaniel. Does anyone know when the
My
Ice
Uncle
Age...
Russell's a really good rock climber. Last year, a little girl fell down a cliff and got stuck in a ledge. And my Uncle Russell had to rappel down to save her.
What a liar. Hey, Nathaniel, didn't your Uncle Russell teach you to watch where you're going?
So, for tomorrow, I want you to diagram all 5 sentences, paying close attention to the dependent clauses. Class dismissed. Joey, would you wait for a few minutes? I wanted to return these
Thanks.
and to tell you I'd really like to help.
Yeah, well,
We could work together after school.
I'm not like those other kids. I can't learn like them.
Sure you can. There's not a thing wrong with your brain.
Yeah, except that I'm stupid.
You have been fooling them far too long to be stupid. On the contrary, you are very, very bright. If you put your energy into learning how to read instead of covering it up, you could do this. I promise you.
Sure.
All right. I want you to read the sentence.
I can't. These words kind of swim in waves.
All right, read this.
God?
This looks like God to you?
I guess.
What's the first letter?
I don't know. D?
D, that's it. Now, try it again. The
dog?
dog, that's it. You've got it.
Pardon me, I was looking for my son here. I'm sorry to interrupt, but we got a job today. I don't want to be late.
Mr. Conroy, I'm Claire Green. I'm Joey's substitute English teacher.
Wait for me outside, son.
I'll see you later, Joey.
Don't call my house anymore.
Excuse me?
You need to leave Joey alone.
Oh, Mr. Conroy. Your son is having great difficulty with reading. He needs special attention.
I know what my son needs.
I'd be happy to tutor him. I have a master's in education, and I know about learning disabilities.
Thanks anyway.
Mr. Conroy, children go to school to learn the 3 R's. Your son can't manage 2 of them.
He's going to manage fine. I'm going to see that.
Do you have any idea what he's going through?
I don't need you to tell me what my son is going through. I know exactly what he's going through. I'm not going to let you set him up so he can be hurt again. I stopped it at the last school, and I'm stopping it now. You leave him alone.
Promised Land will continue.
Okay. No, you're closer. Nathaniel, wake up. It's the Tooth Fairy, Nathaniel. Hey, get me out of here. Who did this?
Nathaniel?
Yeah.
You know, when I was a kid, one of my cousins short-sheeted my bed. I was just getting ready to call up and Adam, show everybody how to start a fire without matches. You want to help me give it a try?
No, thanks.
You sure?
Sure.
You know what we're going to be studying today, Nathaniel? Earthquakes. Shifts in the Earth's crust so powerful that upheaval can make mountains. I'll bet you know something about earthquakes. And with all your travels, it wouldn't surprise me if you'd seen a fault line. Have you, Nathaniel?
No. Joey. How come you weren't in class? I just thought you might like to know we got an A on our presentation.
Of course we got an A. And you know why? Because your mom's the teacher.
She grades me harder than anyone. Trust me, we earned this. You're taking everything?
You got that right.
Because of one bad day?
Why don't you go get some more A's? Have a nice life.
Look, my family and I are going to Snow Canyon tonight.
Don't burn the marshmallows.
My daddy says there's going to be a meteor shower. The Geminids.
How does he know that?
He read it in the newspaper that there's supposed to be a meteor shower tonight. Anyway, if you're not busy...
I'm busy.
Well, anyway, you may as well keep this.
You'll need one less copy.
Excuse me?
Joey Conroy's father just called. He's pulling him out of school.
Did he say why?
He said school, and I quote, isn't doing Joey any good. He doesn't seem to understand that until Joey's 18, he can't make that call.
So what happens next?
I'm going to have to get the truant officers involved.
Oh, don't do that, Mr. Caulfield. I think Mr. Conroy is upset because he saw me tutoring his son, and for some reason that seemed to offend him. Let me talk to him.
I can't stop you from doing what you want in your own time. But I will make that call if the boy's not back in school in 48 hours.
I understand.
He's having trouble walking. Guess we must have cut out the circulation while he was sleeping. Yeah, to his brain. Hey, Nathaniel, didn't your Uncle Russell teach you how to walk? Uncle Russell must be a wimp, too. Why do you hate my Uncle Russell? You don't even know him. We don't hate your Uncle Russell. We hate you. Uncle Russell this, Uncle Russell that. He knows everything. You know everything. You never shut up. Don't have a pill for that. Diarrhea of the mouth. Which way do we go? There's got to be some tracks. I've got footprints right here. Yeah, but so do I.
Mr. Josephson! Mr. Josephson!
What do you want? Hey, Pea-Brain. We're lost. Not doing a nature study. I'm not going to mention names, but a certain person I may have mentioned taught me how to split branches to mark my trail. I've been doing it all along, and it works, too. But you don't have to take his word for it. Uncle Russell, works for me. Sorry I was such a motor mouth.
That's okay. We're sorry, too.
Yes? Hello, I'm Claire Green. I'm Joey's English teacher.
My husband isn't here right now.
Your paper.
Thank you.
Joey's a smart boy. Don't you think?
Come in.
I didn't mean to disturb your work.
Sorry.
I'm not a person to beat around the bush. I'm here because I think what you're doing, taking Joey out of school, is a mistake.
It's our decision. My husband's and mine.
Yes. interested in astronomy?
Joey is.
I was wondering how he got through grade school and into junior high. Now I know. He has a caring mother. You read to him, don't you?
Since he was a baby.
And you help him with his homework. Help him to memorize. Joey can do more. You've probably heard of the learning disability, dyslexia.
Yes.
Then you know that it's something that happens between the eye and the brain, a glitch in the brain's computer that makes it harder to process information. I'm betting that that's the reason Joey can't read, but it doesn't mean he can't ever read.
How do you know? He's always tried so hard. Even now, he can't do things as simple as read a menu, pay a bill, or write a letter.
Pay a bill? Are you saying that your husband can't read either?
I don't want my husband upset.
Forgive me. But I think your husband has been upset for a long time. Years before Joey was born.
He does the best he can.
I know he does, but it's crippling Joey.
My husband wouldn't hurt Joey for the world.
Then don't let him take him out of school. With the right teachers, Joey can learn. Give him that chance. A chance your husband probably never had.
I think I want you to leave now.
Mrs. Conroy, your husband has found a way to cope. But what happens to Joey when he grows up and he can't find a woman like you?
Man, this is all I got before I gotta be back at Dax, Ross. Told him I'd be done tonight.
I have your soup already.
Where's Joey?
He's in his room. He's ready.
What's this?
Joey got an A on his English report.
Gift. That's all it was.
Not according to Mrs. Green. She was here.
I tell her not to call, and she comes over here?
She says she can help Joey.
Can't. I know she can't.
What if you're wrong? I want Joey to read. Please, let's reconsider what we're doing.
And what? Send him back to school and make him suffer? It's always going to be a struggle for him. He's never going to be one of them. Drain needed open a long time ago. Warned them not to let it slide. Okay, give me some juice.
So, Dad, what do you think about me becoming a scientist or maybe an astronaut?
Well, I guess there is a certain science to opening drains.
Ain't a real one.
You're not gonna need science, son. 10 years, you'll be a rich man. Conroy's son, just like we always said.
Just like you always said.
2 months tops, we'll have another truck.
I won't drive it. It's not, I don't feel like working. I want to go over to Snow Canyon and watch the meteor shower.
Keep talking, it'll take longer.
I mean it, Dad. I want to go.
We got this drain and 3 others to do tonight. Now, we'll get done about 9 or 10.
But that's too late. This meteor shower only happens once a year.
You'll see it next year.
Doesn't matter what I want, does it? Doesn't matter that I didn't want to leave school.
I took you out of school for your own good.
Maybe I wanted to stay.
And do what?
Take up space?
What do you think I was doing?
What I think is you need to learn a trade so you can get on in life. That's what I'm giving you here. That's what you should want.
You know, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't want to decide, huh?
Joey, where are you going?
Someone don't want to take up too much space.
Joey, get back here. Joey!
Haven't said too much about your trip.
Well, you know me. I don't like to brag. What?
Nothing. Did you make any friends? Show everybody how to make your grandma's famous baked potato in tinfoil?
I showed them some things. They really want to meet you.
Me?
Yeah, your name came up a lot.
This is why nobody should ever live in the city. The quiet, the brightness of the stars, with no distractions from headlights or street lamps.
Well, we miss anything?
Well, we already saw about 10 shooting stars.
Joey? Whoa, how'd you get here?
Hitched. I'm not going back. I hate him.
Joey, let's take a walk.
Nathaniel, come and give Grandma one.
Did you know that most meteor showers come from comets?
Cometary debris burning up in the Earth's atmosphere.
Sort of like suns coming from fathers, but shining on their own.
He doesn't think I shot.
Your father loves you, Joey.
You're right.
He wouldn't be trying so hard to protect you. That's what you do for people you love.
Yeah, well, he can just save his protection.
No, he can't. I think your father has felt like a failure most of his life.
Talk like you know.
I know he can't read.
Nobody knows that.
I know. And I know what it's like when people look at you strangely. When everything in life seems to come just a little bit easier to everyone else. Your father didn't want you to feel that pain.
No, he's the only one who's making me feel bad.
Oh, I don't know. Aren't you doing the same? By covering, by trying to protect yourself? Your father was called dumb, stupid when he was a boy. He wanted better for you. And while I may not agree with his choices, I do know he did it out of love. And you have to know that.
Excuse me. Folks over there said you're the Greens?
Yeah, I'm Russell Green. Can I help you?
My name's Franklin Conroy. Looking for my son, Joey.
Yeah, he was here just a few minutes ago.
My
wife took him for a walk. Trying to calm him down a little bit.
Your wife's caused a lot of grief, Mr. Green.
Oh, well, she's a school teacher. She gets paid to do that.
Paid to judge? To criticize?
No, she gets paid to teach, and she's real good at it. I wish I'd had somebody like her when I was your boy's age. Maybe I'd learn how to do math. Numbers and me never did get along too well. See, I just barely got through high school. Probably wouldn't have done that if it hadn't been for my mama. But she helped me, encouraged me, pushed me.
You went to college?
No, she couldn't push quite that hard. I wish she had. Wish I'd had that option. I'll make sure my kids do.
Well, that's easy for you. Your kids can read.
Your son can learn how to read. I'm a good teacher. I know what I'm doing. Mr. Conroy, didn't anybody tell you you could learn how to read?
No, that's a shame. Seems to me anybody that can repipe a house could do just about anything he set his mind to.
I got a lot of work to do in the morning.
You know, you've never told me what you want to be.
Well, I want to be an astronomer. See the caption?
Why don't you read it to me?
To my teacher.
Come in.
Could I,
Have a seat.
I'll wait in the library.
Thank you. This is for you.
Awesome. It's the new one.
It's been a long time since I bought a comic. All right. I want you to follow along with me while I read you a story. It's a very simple story. And then we will go back and start at the beginning and figure out every single letter of every single word.
okay.
The Light Quest warriors were on a new mission, but they were worried. How would they get to the planet Nebulous without first being attacked by the E-Pod, the evil prince of darkness?
There is a worldwide reading crisis that's not limited to children with learning disabilities. Parents and caring adults can make a difference. The Reading Checkup Guide, developed by Reading is Fundamental, will tell you how. Call 1-888-703-READ for information on how to get a free copy. And remember, we're all on the road together.
Sunday, a witness to a hate crime.
Tell them what you saw.
Sees the ultimate evil.
It was the devil.
Touched by an angel. Then, when a bachelor finds out he has a son, he discovers a powerful love.
I want my son back.
But now he may lose him. The Bachelor's Baby, CBS Sunday.